In part 1, I introduced Aldo Rossi's belief that a city is much more than a collection of buildings. A city remembers. In part 2, I shared another important idea. Some buildings survive long after their original purpose disappears. Not because of what they do, but because of what they mean. If you haven't watched those two videos yet, I recommend going back to them after this. Rossi's ideas aren't actually easy to understand, but once they start to connect, I guess they may change the way you see how to design. Today, I'd like to show you the project where those ideas became architecture, San Cataldo Cemetery. At first glance, it doesn't look extraordinary. A large orange-red cube, concrete walls, rows of identical square openings, almost no decoration. To be honest, many people look at it and ask, what kind of building is this? Can this really be architecture? I think those are fair questions. Today, we often expect architecture to surprise us. We look for dramatic forms, complex facades, and buildings that immediately catch our attention. Rossi wasn't interested in that. Instead, he asked a much quieter question. Can architecture remember? At first, it sounds strange. Buildings don't have memories. People do. But memory is not simply about remembering something because it looked impressive. Think about your childhood home. Maybe you haven't been there for years. Yet, the moment you see it again, memories immediately return. The building never remembered you. It simply helped you remember your time there, the people around you, and the life you once had. That is what Rossi was trying to understand. And perhaps there is no better place to explore that idea than a cemetery. Most people think a cemetery is built for the dead. Rossi believed it is really built for the living. People come here to remember, to reflect, to reconnect with someone who is no longer present. Once you begin looking at San Cataldo that way, everything starts to make sense. The silence, the repetition, the emptiness, nothing competes for your attention. The architecture simply asks you to slow down. At the center stands the famous orange-red cube. From a distance, it almost looks like an apartment building, rows of windows, a familiar image. But as you get closer, something feels different. The windows are empty. There are no rooms, no lights, no life. It feels familiar, yet strangely absent, almost like the memory of a place where life once existed. Perhaps that is Rossi's most powerful idea. Architecture doesn't only preserve what still exists. Sometimes it preserves what has already disappeared. That is why San Cataldo still moves people today, not because of its form, not because of its function, but because it gives memory a place to live. And from there, Rossi leaves us with a question that I think every architect, and perhaps all of us, should ask. What will people remember 50 years from now? Maybe that is where the purpose of design begins, and where design beyond form begins.